Queen is here. Queen is here. Let's take a little quick peek.
Why do I feel like the standard of writing is going down by the day?
She's so good.
Are my editors even doing their jobs?
I'll do the job, trust me. I'll take over.
Ooh, this one's interesting. I won't be bored out of my mind tonight after all.
I like these little trailers. It gives you a little taste of their personality. I like to see in the gameplay, but we kind of saw that in the trailer.
The fried tofu is cooked to perfection, tender and juicy.
I think that she's one of my favorite voice actors in the game. I'm pretty sure she is. Like, I want her on the Arataki Ito account just so I can listen to her attack. I just want her to walk around, and if I'm idle animation, at least it won't be as annoying as some of the characters in game, like Paimon.
Is all grown up.
Is she going to be godly? Is she going to be a top-tier unit? I want to talk about that. I want to talk about my thoughts. There are a bunch of super popular characters coming to Genshin Impact soon, and I know that not everyone is free to play, so if you're thinking of spending some money or wailing out on Genshin Impact, then you need to check out Razor Gold. This is one of those no-brainer things where if you're going to be spending money anyways, you might as well get some awesome rewards like Razor Silver. So let me explain. By loading up your Razor Gold wallet and buying some Genesis crystals, you can earn Razor Silver, which is a free reward that you can use for a bunch of different free stuff, like a 1-month sub to Crunchyroll or a variety of other things. Razor Gold isn't exclusive to Genshin Impact, and you can use it on a bunch of different services as well as different games to earn rewards. So what are you waiting for? This is a no-brainer. Click the link down below and get started with Razor Gold today. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the content. Oh, and before I forget, if you use code MTASH10 at checkout, you can get 10% back on your purchase in the US and Canada. So one of the things I'm thinking here is she's generating a bunch of energy for the team, you know, popping her E abilities, doing that passive damage, but then she's got these big juicy bursts, destroying enemies, just absolutely crushing these enemies, right? And that's exciting because if you have Kujo-Sara with the Electro buff, that could be amazing. If you're using Beidou, who can also shred elemental resistances, if you're swirling enemies, this might be a big Puba hit, which is cool. But also, one of the most popular characters in the game, Raiden Shogun, is also an Electro unit. They can feed off of each other, right? Giving each other that Electro. Raiden Shogun is passively doing damage while she's on the field, placing all her abilities. She can throw down the burst, do a lot of damage, right? And then you go back to Raiden and you pop her burst after, and you can kind of rotate through these abilities. And I think that there might be some major potential here, some major value doing a double Electro team with Raiden Shogun or throwing in someone like Kujo-Sara. And obviously it's going to depend on what kind of energy generation we have. But she also has a 4-star weapon that I just want to just briefly talk about. Just let me show you something. I cannot confirm or deny if this is legitimate, but it looks like an attack percentage secondary stat and increased energy recharge for 10 seconds after using an elemental skill. Scales up with attack. It's a free weapon, R5. You can get this thing to 48% energy recharge. Throw that in with maybe something like the emblem set, getting some more energy recharge. You might have some interesting little burstage, right? You're getting more damage based on your energy recharge. There's some potential here for free-to-play players to have a pretty cool setup going. But here's the other thing. I mean, hypothetically, if this was true, apparently with Ascensions and levels, she's getting a crit rate multiplier. So she's going to be getting more crit rate built into her kit, which is already very, very nice. We've seen this with D-Luke. We've seen other characters that have the crit rate. This is always valuable. Now, the Widsith has crit damage, right? So you pair that with a bunch of built-in crit rate of Yae Miko, and boom, that's great. But look at this. This is giving you 120% attack, or 96% increased elemental damage. Both of those insane overall. And typically on many of the characters, the elemental mastery is wasted, or it's not as valuable. Not on Yae Miko. On Yae Miko, it might be absolutely busted. Now, if these passive talents are legitimate, these are in the game, you have a chance of getting talent materials, cool. By destroying the Sakura with her burst ability, you get the charges back or something like that. I don't know, I need to play with it to officially know, but look at this one! Every point of elemental mastery that Yae Miko possesses will increase the Sakura damage by 0.15%. So what happens when you give Yae Miko 480 elemental mastery when this procs. It's just going to bring you value no matter which one procs, and that is amazing. Is there a big cooldown on it? Yes, absolutely. But if you're jumping in with 120% extra attack or 96% extra elemental damage for 10 seconds, that's probably going to burst down many enemies in the Spiral Abyss or anything that Genshin Impact throws at us. So if you do have a Wid Sith, this might be one of the best, most optimal characters we've ever seen for the Wid Sith to date. Yae Miko has a great personality. Yae Miko looks fun to play with her dashing and bursting attacks. Overall visuals, I think she looks amazing. And when you start pairing some of these weapons and like things like the emblem set, which is pretty heavily farmed by many players in the game, you can probably throw them on her and she's gonna slap. You could put her with Raiden Shogun, getting passive damage, getting that burst damage off when she pops her burst. Hers is a 90 cost burst, remember, right? And so, there is some major potential here to pair her with one of the other most popular characters in the game. I think that this unit is going to be pretty nutty overall. I don't know if I'm going to get her on free-to-play God. I know for sure I'm going to get her on the new account, the Arataki Ito account, but I'm seeing the potential here more than I did before. And did I look at some leaks? No, I would never do that. I would never, ever do that. I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you going to be getting this character? Are you going to be skipping? What are your thoughts overall? I'm pretty hype. I think she's got some major potential, and I can't wait to see some more information if they drop it before release. But we're like 6 days away, so we're right there. Give us the news, miHoYo. We want to see it. Thank you so much, Razor Gold, for sponsoring this video. Make sure to use the code down below. Use the link down below to get yourself some awesome Primo gems in game. Save yourself some money. And once again, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.